Breaking news. According to the Ministry of Commerce on August 18, 2022, according to the decision of the Joint Committee of the Digital Economy Partnership Agreement, DEPA, working group for China joining the DEPA has finally established. So, what is DEPA? DEPA is a digital trade agreement initiated by New Zealand, Singapore, and Chile in May 2019, signed in June 2020, and entered into force in 2021. It is also the world's first regional agreement on the digital economy. Digitization has become the fundamental trend of the development of the times, and digital business is an important field of the international cooperation. At present, the rules of the digital economy are being built. The United States, the European Union, Japan, China, ASEAN, and other major economies have enacted laws on data protection and cross-border flows. Bilateral and plurilateral free trade agreements dealing with the digital economy and digital trade are on the rise. High-level free trade agreements such as the Comprehensive and Progressive Trans-Pacific Partnership (CPTPP) and the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership (RCEP) have also set up e-commerce as a separate chapter. So today, let's talk about the digital economy. The digitization of business began in the 1980s. At the stage of industrial capital development, people studied information and tried to incorporate information as a factor into the whole framework of capitalism. As early as that period, some people have already begun to put forward how to introduce information technology into agriculture, how to carry out agricultural informatization, and other topics. This is completely consistent with the big idea of combining industrial capital and informational technology. Later, especially in the late 1980s and early 1990s, the Internet technology system and the electronic computer system, the two most critical technologies of information technology, which are widely used in the military field, were completely opened up. So that in the mid-1990s, the world, especially the developed countries led by the United States, had entered a new economic model fueled by IT and the digital economy. Therefore, digital has become the main technological means, and the Internet has become the main field of this technological means. In the process, another concept emerged: high technology. The area of research and development associated with this concept quickly developed a tendency to absorb large amounts of capital investments. And this led to the digital economy, or the new economy, being directly integrated with the expansion of financial capital at the very beginning of its formation. And the characteristics of endogenous virtual expansion of financial capital directly led to the bubble of the new economy. For example, the new economic crisis that broke out in the United States in 2001 was essentially formed by the fusion of capital and the virtual expansion of IT. This is the first wave of the evolution of the digital economy, from information to data, and data to a new economy. In the process of the formation of the new economy and the expansion of the two great virtualization, the 2001 new economic crisis evolved. The second wave of evolution after the new economic crisis is what we are seeing today, a series of new phenomena produced by the combination of digital economy and financial economy. For example, in the investment project of a large multinational corporation, we can use a large electronic computer at extremely high computing power to process all the transactions in the network and feed all the possible financial investment phenomena in different capital markets in the computer, so as to get an optimal investment plan. This mode of fast completion of cooperation in a short period of time greatly satisfies the short-term nature of the three characteristics of financial capital expansion required by the virtual expansion of financial capital, which greatly accelerates the digitalization of finance and further promotes the virtual expansion of finance. Indeed, one of the most important internal causes of today's disintegration of globalization is highly related to the direct integration of the digital and financial economies. But I hope that as financial capital dominates the world economy, We should not forget that in the history of capitalism, we have been in industrial capital for much longer than we have been in financial capital. It took us about 200 or 300 of years for industrial capital to mature gradually, and another hundreds of years for industrial capital to expand globally on a large scale. Therefore, the combination of industrial capital and digital economy should be a very short process. In the process of expanding the digital economy in the financial sector and promoting industrial upgrading in the industrial sector, the great potential of digital as a new technological element has been noticed. So in this frenzy of digital, the digital economy is being abused in all sorts of ways. That is why so much of the digital economy, ironically, requires a foray into agriculture, the least short term of all.
That's all for today. Thank you. See you next episode.